In this lecture, we would like to rectify Gibbs paradox. So this is part 2 of the Gibbs paradox. So by now we are having expression of entropy of an ideal gas, where ideal gas is defined using 3 thermodynamical parameters: capital N, that is number of molecule; capital V, that is volume of the gas, ideal gas; capital E, total energy of the ideal gas. So this is equation number 11 that we derived in our class updated 12th May. Now we return to this equation 11 with the correction that with the introduction of exact value of energy, capital E, that is n molecule, capital N number of molecule of an ideal gas can have. Since it is an ideal gas, there is no intermolecular interaction, there is no intermolecular interaction, so there is only kinetic energy. Gas molecule in 3-dimensional space, according to equiquotation theorem, each degree of freedom corresponds to half kT kinetic energy. Average energy of each degree of freedom is, that is, half kT. So 3-dimension case, so 3 by 2 kT, and n molecule, capital n number of molecule means 3 by 2 n kT, that is total energy, that you can substitute in equation number 11. So 3n in the denominator will be cancelled out. 3n you are substituting, 3 by 2 n kT you are substituting for capital E. So 3n of numerator and 3n of denominator, they can be cancelled. Now 2 factor is there, 2 you can cancel, 2 you can use to cancel this 4 to have 2. So finally you have expression that is 3 by 2 n kT 1 plus log of 2 pi m kT upon h square. H cube we have taken here, and a 3 by 2 was the power of this term. Okay, so 3 by 2 we have taken outside. So this is now entropy of your ideal gas, where exchanging the position of 2 molecules will lead to have new microstate. So this was the expression of entropy, that is equation number 11. In this equation, only substitution that we have made is total energy of your capital N number of molecule. Now we introduce correction which lead to have paradox known as Gibbs paradox. So in this case, what we do, since gas molecules are indistinguishable, so exchanging their position will not lead any new state. So number of microstates which are accessible to a gas molecule, which is defined using 3 thermodynamical parameters, capital N, capital V, capital N, capital V, and capital E, you can write like this. So number of microstates, that is sigma dash, is nothing but sigma n for energy, say E star, which is reduced energy, upon n factorial. So log of this number will give you entropy of your gas, where exchange of molecule position of this molecule will not lead to have any new state. So log of this term with k as a prefactor will give you entropy. So this entropy we can write. So in this term, equation number 11, you have a correction term because of this factor n factorial. So log of this will give you nothing but, okay, there is a minus sign, see it is in denominator, so you have minus nk log n. This is first term, and second term, that is minus log n, that is minus n, that is nothing but minus sign. You see it is in the denominator, so there is a minus sign, so it turns out to be plus. K factor is always k factor is there because you have taken k as a prefactor. Basically you are writing expression of entropy. That's why you have additional term, that is plus nk. This one is the second term, this term basically, and minus nk log n, this one. This is nothing but first term, according to this Stirling approximation that you are applying for minus log n factorial. So from there you can take this term nk log n minus nk log n, you can take along with this term. So nk prefactor, so both of them you can write together to have log b upon n, first term, plus 3 by 2 nk. See nk is there, na? This nk you can sum with 3 by 2 nk. So you have 5 by, so this 3 by 2 nk plus nk, that is 5 by 2 nk. Okay, you can take 3 by 2 as a common factor, then you have here 5 by 3 rather than 5 by 2, because you have taken 3 by 2 as a common. When you multiply 3 by 2 with 5 by 3, what you will get? You will get 5 by 2. Okay, so 3 by 2 nk, 5 by 3 plus log of 2 pi mkt upon h square. So this is the final expression of entropy, where you have taken a correction that molecules are indistinguishable. Molecules are indistinguishable. Therefore, changing their position will not lead any new state. So this is the final expression of your entropy. Now, regarding using this entropy, you can verify that your entropy is an extrinsic parameter in the thermodynamic limit. So to do that, we would like to further see mixing of two identical gases. Two identical ideal gas we are mixing at T temperature. The gas molecule having same mass. Okay, all gas molecules are having same mass. Both the gases, ideal gases is made of same element, gaseous element. So you can take M common and same for both. Say gas 1, ideal gas number 1 has a volume V1 and number of molecules say N1. Similarly, ideal gas number 2 has number of molecule N2, volume that is V2. Okay, so in this case your entropy of mixing turned out to be K log, this K within square bracket N1 plus N2 log of V1 plus V2 upon N1 plus N2 minus N1 log V1 upon N1 minus N2 log V2 upon N1, V2 upon N2. This you can verify your own, considering my previous talk, that is Gibbs paradox part 1. There we have derived this relation. So this is your entropy of mixing of two ideal gases. Now you can substitute N1 is N, N2 is also capital N, V1 is say capital V, V2 is capital V. So you can get your own that N1 and N2, that is both of them are N separately. So you have 2N log 2V upon 2N, that is V upon N. So 2 log V upon N, this is the first term. Now second term N log V upon N with minus sign, and the third term is minus again N log V upon N. So minus N log V upon N, both of the term you can sum. So 2N log V upon N minus 2N log V upon N. So this entropy is nothing but 0. So Gibbs paradox is resolved. Now we move to other topic. See, this has very important information that gas molecules are identical. So exchanging their position will not lead to any new state. One thing. Another thing, when you are mixing two different gases, you will have entropy of mixing that is non-zero. There is always increase in entropy. Delta is basically non-zero value. It has a positive value. So this is the nature of irreversible process, or this fact is associated with the process that is irreversible one. So we return to interpretation of temperature using statistical mechanics, or using molecular, on the basis of molecular distribution we can have temperature. You can define it like this. So beta is inverse temperature, that can be written as change in logarithm of number of microstates with change in energy of the system at constant number of molecule as well as constant volume of the system. So it defines temperature of the system. So in the case of thermodynamics, how you define temperature? In the case of thermodynamics, we define temperature using zeroth law. What it says? So there are three bodies, say A, B and C. When A and B are in thermal equilibrium with each other, and also B is also in thermal equilibrium with another body, that is C, then A and C are also in thermal equilibrium. Okay, so on that basis, when they are in the thermal equilibrium, you define a temperature. Okay, you have idea of temperature from there. But in this case, we have here on the basis of molecular details, that is number of microstate, you are having value of temperature, that is absolute temperature. Again, on the basis of this relation S, K, ln omega, what we expect when you are increasing temperature, what is happening with the system? So we are familiar with microstates. While defining microstates, we have distribution of molecule in different possible energy states. So these possible energy states are increasing when you are increasing temperature of your system. Okay, when you are increasing temperature of your system, the molecules are tiny particles, they are susceptible to thermal fluctuation. So possible distribution which verifies total number of molecules to remain fixed as well as total energy of the molecule to remain fixed will increase. So entropy of your system will automatically increase. Fine. So when you are talking about mixing of two different gases, that is a process of irreversible process. You cannot separate further these two gases as a two individual gases. The gas number 1 made of say type A molecule, gas number 2 made of B type of molecule, that you can't separate. So this process of mixing of two different gases is a irreversible process. So you will have always increase in the entropy when the process is irreversible. Okay, now we will move to another aspect. So probability of finding system in any macro state, any state is a function of number of micro states which are accessible to that particular state. Okay, that particular thermodynamic state, how many number of micro states are accessible to system, that will be proportional to probability of finding system in that particular state. Fine. So on that basis we can write this probability in this fashion. Probability of finding system in that state is nothing but proportional to e power s upon k. Okay, so from this relation we have written s, that is omega, that is nothing but s by k is log of omega. So from there you have omega nothing but e power s by k. When this s has value 0, your probability of finding system will be unity. Okay, you can definitely say that your system is in this particular state. This is a special case. So when this s is 0, we mean we have omega that is 1. Okay, when omega is 1, in that case log of 1 that is equal to 0, then only you can expect to have entropy that is equal to 0. It means your all molecules of your gas is occupying a single energy state. Okay, unique energy state. In that situation you can definitely tell that your system is occupying this particular state. Definitely you can tell probability is 1. Okay, so this completes your unit 2.